The idea of the flags is for any celebration, and like for instance this one is the Blue Peter. Now they put that up traditionally in the sailing ship days, when the master had to pay all his debts before they left to go to sea. Went up 24 hours before. All the merchants etc. came down and got their money. Then he was cleared to go to sea. It's still a tradition now. They put the Blue Peter up 24 hours before sailing. If they're in port that long, and most of them now don't stop that long. The rest of them you can't pick up, but various flags indicate something on a ship, i.e. If they're taking on fuel, they put up a certain flag. Another one, if they've got a diver down below for some reason, put up the appropriate flag. If they're under tow, that's a different flag again. And obviously when you go into a port, a foreign port, you always put up the flag of that country. If you don't put that up, in my days you weren't welcome in the port. Nobody would work you, nothing would happen. Maybe a little bit different now, but I doubt it. If you're under quarantine, that's another flag again. If you've got somebody on board that's got an illness, maybe you think they've got chickenpox, scarlet fever, something like that, up goes your quarantine flag. You then lay alongside, the gangway goes back up, nobody comes on board. Can't just pick up the quarantine flag. No, if they were flying in an appropriate manner, you would see them. But basically, the other thing, if a ship's going to the breakers, they call it paying off, they'd run up all these flags, and as it leaves the port, as it goes past every ship in the port, they blow the sirens. It's very stirring to see and hear. Okay, there's a lot of noise, but it's very interesting. And always, of course, you fly your own country's flag whenever you can. But basically, there's various other flags. If you're in a bit of trouble or something, you know, you're broken down, for instance, your motor's dead, you'll run up appropriate flag. But that's pretty much all I can tell from these flags. I'm sorry, I can't enlighten you as to what one's what. But maybe at some stage somebody might come up with a nice coloured sequence of the flags. And also on the bridge of all ships, generally the bridge, you'll see a big open cupboard. It's like pigeonholes, and every flag of every country is
bypass.
Yeah, definitely the bypass for Anzac Day. Every country's flag, or is stored in those pigeonholes. Seaman then comes, generally the bosun comes, gets the appropriate flag, runs it up.